Hey, what's going on, Raider Nation? Welcome to another video for the Black and Silver Way. It is your host, Dylan. The Raiders going to Denver today, and we actually got the win, 17-16, making the Raiders start the 2023 regular season at 1-0. Also putting the win streak against the Denver Broncos at 7 in a row now. There was some really good stuff today. There was also some bad stuff. Let's get into some key takeaways today on this instant reaction. Well, as you guys know, going into this year, this is the first time in 9 years that we have a different quarterback leading our team. I think that's what everybody was anticipating to see, was how Jimmy was going to react and how he was going to play on the Las Vegas Raiders. And the way it turned out today, he had a really good game with us, honestly. It was 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He threw for 200 yards, and I believe he had a passer rating of 107. He ended up sealing the deal at the end, making some moves with his feet, and he ended up sealing it right at the end underneath 2 minutes and got us the first down that we needed. It was a 3rd and 7 conversion. He ended up running the ball for about 10 yards, slid down like he was supposed to, didn't take a gnarly hit, and he was able to convert for us. He had a lot of good connections with Jacoby Myers. He was connecting with Davante Adams very frequently. He was handing the ball off to Josh. I didn't see much of Mayer get involved on this one, but he definitely was targeting Jacoby Myers and Davante Adams. He struck for the first one right here on the left to Jacoby Myers, threw it up, one-on-one coverage, gave it a chance. Jacoby Myers makes a beautiful catch in the end zone, putting us up on a touchdown. And then also Jacoby Myers does a nice slant route right into the red zone and converts a very nice pass right into Jacoby Myers' hands, gets another touchdown for us. Overall, the issues that we have had with Derek Carr in the past is converting in the red zone. There was one ball that he did throw an interception in the red zone. He really forced the ball. He had a lot of protection. He sat in the back for at least, I want to say 15 seconds. Nobody was getting to him. And he forced it really hard, and the ball ended up popping up. The defender caught it, and it was a turnover in the red zone. Technically, we should have got a touchdown on that one. He just couldn't see the coverage. But the one thing that's been the issue with Jimmy is he forces the ball. He forces the ball when he doesn't need to, and that's something we need to limit this year because he throws a lot of interceptions in the past by forcing the ball in the red zone. So that was something that Jimmy really does do a lot. At least he did in San Francisco a lot. You need to throw the ball away if it's not there. Let's go ahead and just get that automatic 3 points from Carlson and keep it moving on the next drive. But overall, Jimmy won us. He did win us the game. Those conversions with him running the ball, he did a couple times during the game. That's good. It's good he's able to step up and make some plays. If no one's open, go ahead and do it. I don't care how it looks. We just need to win. And just to recap with the rest of the offense, Davante Adams is being Davante Adams. Automatic, doesn't drop anything. Clean route running, and Jimmy's been able to get him the ball. I think he ended up grabbing the ball 7 times today, so that's a pretty productive day for Davante Adams. Jacoby Myers had an amazing game. He had 2 touchdowns. Automatic, I think at one point he was 7 for 7 before he even dropped a pass. So did really well in this game, but he took a hard hit head-to-head right there at the last drive of the game, and he ended up getting out of the game. So hopefully it's not a concussion, but it was helmet to helmet. Also, Josh Jacobs, we didn't see him all offseason, but I guess he was conditioning and really taking everything serious. At least that's what the commentators were saying on the game. And it looked like that. He looked like he was in true form. The last few games that we've played Denver, he's had almost over 100 yards every single game. He didn't quite get there this time. They were really stopping the run and doing a good job at that, but he did have a couple of nice, ins and outs of the line and try to be productive as much as you can. But Denver really did do a good job at trying to stop Josh Jacobs today. The last few years with the Raiders defense has been absolutely atrocious. It's literally what is single-handedly ruining the Raiders games every single time. This year, we added a couple additions to the offseason on free agency and also drafting. But right now, let's get into a couple highlights. Russell Wilson looked a lot better. Let's be honest, guys. He looked a lot more comfortable in whatever scheme that Sean Payton's bringing over from last year to this year, right? So he was in his natural element, rolling out. He loves to roll out, play action, roll out, and he dumps it off to the side. He was killing us with that almost all game. The time of possession that they had over our offense, their offense over our offense, was significant. I think it was 8 minutes or something crazy like that. They were literally having that ball inching their way every single freaking down they had on offense. So Russell Wilson looked really good. Our defense was trying to compete as best as possible on that, but they got to contain him the next time we play him more, and they have to get to him more, because Max Crosby, again, was the only one that I saw really stepping it up on that defensive line and really getting to Russell Wilson. I believe he had one sack on the game, but he pressured Russell Wilson and was disrupting plays multiple times. When it comes to like the linebackers, Diablo had a couple good tackles. He did have a really costly face mask penalty, though. You had Spillane also controlling the middle linebacking position, which was doing pretty decent on that. Overall, though, the big thing that I noticed on defense that was really shocking to see was we gave up a football length field of penalties. And it was mainly on the defensive side of the ball the whole game. It was 10 penalties to be exact, and those were really costly on 2 of those penalties. One was running into the kicker. That was a turnover for us and was able for Denver to keep the ball and keep driving down the field. Another one was, I believe it was the face mask, I want to say, from Diablo on, it was like a 15-yard penalty, and it was the no, that was not that one. So we ended up getting a fumble recovery, and there was like legal touching, I believe, and that was just another turnover. So 2 turnovers costed by penalties from the defense. So we really have to shape that up. But yeah, that's really it. You know, like I said, today was, if we clean up the penalties, okay, and we kind of just keep trucking along with what Jimmy's used to doing, because he does a lot of short passes, but he looked good, and at least he was able to convert in the red zone. That's going to be the main key for us this year, because we've always been able to drive down and not get points, those full 7 points on the board. If we could fix that issue, delete the penalties, hey, we could beat pretty much any team in the NFL. I'm not trying to get crazy, or I'm not trying to hype it up. It's only one game, but they look pretty decent today. You know, I really can't complain about today. So overall, good start. Okay. Now we're going to go into our first challenge, which is going to be headed over to the East Coast. We usually don't play well on the East Coast. Well, at least Derek Carr used to not play well on the East Coast. We're going to be going into Buffalo to play the Bills next weekend. So I'm going to be doing a recap for that one. Also going to be doing, every game I'll be doing a recap, but October is going to be very busy for me, guys. Super busy. So I'm not going to be able to be blogging at my house. I'm going to have to do it on the go, probably on the iPhone. I'll try to still, edit it up and stuff and make it look not too bad. But overall, excited to kick off the season with you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your expectations were and if they were met today. And then also let me know what you guys think for the next game against the Bills. I'll see you guys on the next one. Go Raiders as always. Have a good one, guys. Peace.